Uncovering the Mystery of the Soul by Mark C. Tolbert, as read by Walt Baby Love, FAP Publishing. Chapter 1. Truth or Consequences. For the first time, the parents of the entire human race, Adam and Eve, thrust themselves into suffering. This created a tenacious tapestry interlaced with perfection and imperfection. It was intricately woven with travesty, dilemma, and destruction. Adam and Eve's consequence was passed down to their remote offspring, the whole human race. The human soul runs a course similar to that of Adam and Eve, while discerning whether to follow things that are temporal or eternal. In the garden, the crafty serpent's temptation was temporal, but Adam and Eve failed to pay heed to that which was eternal, the tree of life. They yielded to the temporal, the tree of knowledge of good and evil, Genesis chapter 2, verse 9. This brought an immediate spiritual death and a long physical death over time. Often, when we are tempted by the devil, it is when things are going well. The temptation causes us to doubt and to consider something seemingly better. The key question to answer is this really better or only an appearance of some good? Many biblical characters face soulful struggles between temporal and eternal. Esau sold his birthright, eternal, for a piece of meat, temporal. Out of jealousy, Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery. Ahab and Jezebel chose idolatry over worshiping God. David had Uriah killed in battle so he could marry his wife Bathsheba. Drunk with wine, King Ahasuerus dethroned his wife, Queen Vashti, for insubordination. She refused to whimsically show off her beauty. Samson relinquished his strength to sex and lust. What about our souls? Each of us has a soul, and it is eternal. Each soul goes through cycles similar to those of tried and tested biblical characters. Their stories are our true stories, the good, the bad, the sad, and the ugly. Our souls journey from paradise found to paradise lost and regained. We struggle with things temporal and eternal on our path to find the sacredness within ourselves, our brothers and sisters in this family of life, and in our Creator. These depict our sacred soulful days. Yet we will struggle to know more about the soul. We anxiously ask ourselves and others, what is the soul? The Word of God reveals knowledge about the soul and how to tap its wisdom to communicate with the soul. Scriptures show the eternal aspect of the soul. For example, the book of Lamentations is replete with words of comfort, peace, and assurance about the soul. In Lamentations chapter 3, verse 20, verses 24 and 25, and verse 26, we find that the soul is nourished with hope, compassion, and the salvation of the Lord. As we continue to seek the vast array of scriptures that show us our soulfulness and our soulful journey, we discover more about God, ourselves, the sacredness of others, and the language of the soul. Because our souls are drawn toward these answers, we must search for and anticipate them. Each soul will not rest until it finds that which it longs for, and that is why in Lamentations we find that the Lord is good to those of us who wait for Him. He is good to the souls that seek Him. As we seek Him through prayer, meditation, fasting,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?